Warzone just put out a surprise update where we got 150 players back in Warzone. Now, you guys know that I've been asking for that for a while, but we also got some great leaks from the Ghost of Hope, which, if you guys don't know, he's a great leaker and a cool dude, and he has been on top of it lately. And he leaked out that we are not only getting floating loot back in Warzone for Verdansk, but also that the 150 players is being tested for Verdansk, and that we are going to be seeing the red doors come back as a, transportation, which is amazing. I love the red doors, and it kind of makes sense in a way, because not only was it a fast travel method, but the red doors also gave you the opportunity to get thrown up in the air randomly around the map, and you could use it to, fly somewhere. So maybe they can do something similar where if you go in, it throws you up in the air. I will say I'm, not looking to see redeploy balloons in the game. But if they use the red doors in that type of way, I might be okay with it. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I'm like so happy that things are lining up for Verdansk and making sense. We've been having all these videos that I've been going over, the things that, maybe ruined Warzone, the things that made Warzone more fun, the limited time modes, and there's so many things that we've gone over in all of these videos, which, if you haven't been watching, like and subscribe. Go check those things out. They're very good, and at least I think so. I put some time and effort behind them. But having Verdansk come out and having this movement in Verdansk, I think is going to play pretty well. I could be wrong. Listen, I know a lot of you guys don't like Omni movement, but I do like it. I do think that it is here to stay, at least for now. And I think it plays very well. So, that in mind, if Verdansk comes out and the Omni movement plays well, the ground loot is back to how it was, where it was floating ground loot, and we have all of these quality of life updates, where hopefully they buff the vehicles and make those fixed and actually usable, we could see a good game again. I don't know if you guys remember, but the whole reason the balloons came out was because Caldera was very hard to traverse. It was a very big map, but it was also a very tall map in the center. And if you didn't land at peak, you were kind of chalked because you had to run up a hill and everyone just sat at the top of the hill firing down. So, a lot of the times, using those redeploy balloons would save you in those situations. Then, because we relied so hard on the redeploy balloons, we weren't using vehicles as much. Then Warzone 2 comes out, vehicles are all nerfed. Uh-oh, we need the redeploy balloons. So we bring them back. All this being said, if we just have very strong vehicles, we won't need the redeploy balloons. And the red doors could be a good alternative to, add a little twist, especially if it's randomized where it throws you up in the air randomly. Okay, I'm with that. Hopefully we see the bunkers are all open on launch, and then, maybe there's a new Easter egg for Verdansk. I think they'd be silly to ever nuke this map again. I think reality is Verdansk has to stay like Fortnite OG. And they do something like Fortnite does, where there's multiple maps. Or multiple maps in rotation like Apex Legends. I don't know. I think that's the best, alternative. The problem is I think the file size is going to be insanely big. Picture Warzone right now. It's almost close to 500 gigabytes in a lot of cases. Yes, it gets downsized and whatnot, but if you own the games and you own Warzone, that file's usually huge, and it's fighting to be the only game on your console if you're a console player. I just think that they need to figure out a way to downsize those, and that means compression, which devs have been very lazy, and I'm not just talking Call of Duty, I'm talking all video games across the board. They have been very lazy with compression because they know, hey, just go buy a hard drive that's bigger. That's a horrible thing to say to, your players. That's what they've been relying on, is that most people have a 2 terabyte hard drive. Who cares? Well, now you're in a situation where you need to care. So hopefully over time we see these updates happen and the game actually improves. Now, that all being said, I feel like Warzone overall is in a weird state at the moment where people are very excited, but also bored of the game. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event happened today, and it's not worth it. I'll tell you, I sat there and I grinded for about 3 hours trying to get the event done. The new weapon is horrible. It's like literally not good. And even in multiplayer, it's not a one-shot, which in Black Ops 3, they had the exact same thing where it shot the saw out. I think it was called the Ripper or something. But it was a one-shot kill. It is not now. So that's a dud. Then they added melee weapons. Listen, I'm a FPS fan and all, but I just don't see melee weapons as a thing that belongs in first-person shooters. And, you know, kind of requires no skill. No offense. You know, those knives only, and you guys are cool. Not saying your content's boring or anything. It's just not for me. Now, that being said, I'm not paying for the premium version. I'm doing the free version because it is a waste of money. They have done 3 events now in the last 2 months, and all of them are paid events. Squid Games, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I forgot what the even other one was. That's how forgettable they are. They don't do anything for me. And I think most people agree that the paid skins that come with it are really like nothing crazy. Unless you're a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan and you need to have Master Splinter, or, you know, you're Hunter TV and you want to have the rat skin. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You spend your money how you want to spend it. I just see it as a waste, especially when we've experienced what's happened with Warzone 1, where they can just wipe out all your skins and essentially say, well, who cares? Warzone 2 is here. What happens when we get the official Warzone 3 or Warzone 4, Warzone 5? So, I don't know. I'm in that space, that head space where I just think this game is still in a weird state. It's not fun in a lot of cases. Yes, adding 150 players, big W. Great job, Raven Software. We have a lot to do. Okay? We have a lot to do. Keep giving us these updates. Hell, I'd love to see floating loot before Verdansk even comes out. Test it now. You have time to test things. Start dropping all the things that are going to be brand new in Verdansk in the current map now, so you know they all work. Because when Verdansk drops, if that thing has one major bug, everybody's going to leave. Make sure the anti-cheat is locked in solid. Do not drop it and have the worst situation where hackers are rage hacking everywhere. We don't want Verdansk to come back and have the hackers come back too. We want Verdansk to play like it's a better experience. So, that's how I feel about all of this. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. I truly am excited for this game. I just hope it's everything it's supposed to be. Also, follow me over on Twitch, because we're going to be streaming a lot when Verdansk drops. And I might do some streams beforehand. And it's a chance for you guys to be in videos too when I start recording more gameplay. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.